Washington with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Avdia. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Beal in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. That free throw, good from Avdia. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And he can't get the first one. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Back to Dinwiddie. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Outside, Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Timeout called. The Nets outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Checked in for Daniel Gafford.
A moment here to see some stats for Bradley Beal. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Here's Claxton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards. And Washington making a change here. Morris is checked in. On the free throw, no good. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And here is Simmons after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. That free throw good from Avdia. And Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad set of games early on, but it's important. It's just a start of your season. It is a long season, so if you have a bad stretch, you just got to keep grinding, keep working, doing all the things that you know are right.
And not lose sight of your objective and staying in your lane, right?
Yeah, it's such a long season. If you have a bad 10, 15 games, that is nothing over the course of a season.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 18 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Mills kicks to Finney-Smith. From deep, Thomas. And the Nets, another three.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Bounce pass from Morris. Kuzma outside. It's Beal on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he gets it to go. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Nets. And we've seen Denny Avdia really having a great game.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Okay, fans, get on up for your Washington dancers.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Now, here's Kispert. Thomas covering. Kispert kicks to Beal. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Mills. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Patrick Mills at the line for two.
That free throw missing. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Pass to Johnson. Curry against Barton. Right side Curry.
Washington foul.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards.
Second personal foul.
On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry. Wizards leading by 17. Barton outside. Morris passes to Gafford. Top of the key, Kispert. In the corner, it's Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Gafford. And he gets the bucket. Gafford's got 6 points.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Now, here's Thomas. 21 points in the game. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Back to Morris. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. Here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lets it go from deep. And the net. Another 3.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Kuzma. Morris kicks to Barton. 6 to shoot. Count that one. And the Wizards lead by 19.
It
haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Kuzma, and the layup's good off the glass.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Mills looking it over. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Kispert. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Wizards. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Okay, fans, get on up for your...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Seth Curry. Thomas is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Washington. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And it's good, 2 points. Avdia's got 17 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right against Dinwiddie. Bucket is good.
Spencer
Dinwiddie's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. GA, he's asked to carry big-time scoring. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Zinkas, he's checked in for Washington. And the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. Free throw good, Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And Wright kicks to Avdia. Up top, Porzingis. Wizards passing it around, and it's Wright atop the key. Pass to Kuzma. Over Simmons. The shot's good from Kuzma.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The pass to Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thomas got 28.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
They double-team Beal. Porzingis passes to Wright. And that one drops for him. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Simmons. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his 5th foul.
And one more foul and he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. And the Nets also making a change. Bridges checks in. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Dinwiddie against Wright. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Bridges against Beal. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And Washington again with the bucket.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Pass to Thomas. Sinks that one from the post. Thomas got 30 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming out.
It's such a determined score. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington? And Washington making a change here. Carey's checked in.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
change here. Gibson's checked in. Dinwiddie against Wright. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Outside, Simmons. Here's Thomas, stolen by Avdia. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offense. Production, they have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 17. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get a shot off here. For the 3. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Wright. Wright's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And a good physical play there from Simmons. Not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. Passes to Porzingis. Over Claxton. Again, the Wizards score.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Wright. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Washington shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Will Barton, he's checked in for the Wizards. Then for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Mills in for Thomas. Free throw good, Kuzma. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Right, the pass to Kuzma. Drains the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 17.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith, and the Nets another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 17. Here's Avdia. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one. And, guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Over right. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Avdia with it, covered by Johnson. Now Avdia. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
4th team foul.
Making some changes. Kispert comes in for Porzingis. And Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got 11 points.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Now, here is Morris. Covered by Mills. Here's Kispert. Good on the triple. Kispert's got his second bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Feeds to Bridges. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in.
Shooting from
now to the line.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Now, here's Kispert. He's tightly guarded, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Avdia. And a change for the Nets. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Patty Mills.
One shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now the pass to Johnson. Now here's Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Barton. He's got 9. And the wide-open shot from Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got 14 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Curry looking around. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And that one misses. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
This will be his third. Free throw shot of the game.
Mikal Bridges. One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now here's Barton. He's got 11. Pass to Morris. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Dinwiddie up top, covered by Morris. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 8 points. And so it's Washington holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Kispert. Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Carey in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point. Play. Wizards making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Edmund Sumner's checked in for the Nets. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. So for the Wizards, Avias checked in for Gibson, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Will Barton, and a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Watanabe. Ben Simmons comes in for Royce O'Neal. Thomas checked in for Edmund Sumner, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Patty Mills. Here now is Dinwiddie. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Simmons. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Right side Beal. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's now 22 points for Bradley Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Here's Thomas. Beal with the block. Avdia the pass to Beal. Kispert with it. Johnson on him. Now here's Kispert. Here's Morris. Clock is at 3. That one drops for him. Avdia's got 24 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now, here's Thomas. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Thomas got 34 points.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Beal, the pass to Avdia. Kispert with it. Over Johnson. And Kispert the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
From Denny
Avdia's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson up top. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Claxton with the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Outside Beal. Back to Morris. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Drains it from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 12 points in just the second half. And there's the pass to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Johnson surveying the floor. Simmons passes to Dinwiddie. Yes, that goes in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Morris outside. He feeds it to Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Here's Simmons, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Davis is checked in for Washington. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Morris. Then for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Thomas. And he can't hit the second. Wizards have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Hits it from three-point range.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Now here is Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Wizards have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Davis dishes to Kispert. Nunn with it. Takes it inside.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Beal. Pass to Finney-Smith. From deep. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Davis. Kicks it to Beal. Back to Davis. Puts up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team
And an
foul.
eye for an eye. Both teams working
Spencer
to stretch the
Dinwiddie.
floor.
This
3
is today's
points.
NBA. Hey, we see
Coming
this
onto the
kind of
floor for
exchange
Brooklyn.
more often than not.
Royce
O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Beal. And Washington again with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Johnson outside. Again, the Nets for
Cameron
2.
Johnson.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Nunn. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I
Defensive
know
foul.
what they say,
Spencer
defense wins
Dinwiddie.
championships, but you
Second
need some
personal
bucket
foul.
getters too now.
Second team
Last
foul.
season, of course, Marcus Smart
Shooting
the
for
Defensive
Washington.
Player of the Year.
Kendrick
You know,
Nunn.
Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. The pass to O'Neal. Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Beal, the pass to Nunn. Here's Carey. And there's the feed to Gibson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the road.
Martin's checked in for Washington. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Here's Nunn following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Carey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Washington, Vernon Carey, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Brooklyn. Watanabe comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. He hits the second from the line. Now Mills. To the right side. Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watanabe. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Watanabe.
And here's Barton. Passes it to Nunn. Trying to get open is Gibson. And he banks in the layup. Nunn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. I didn't think he had the room to get that shot off. Not an easy shot with such a bigger player guarding you.
Left side, Gibson. Pass to Nunn. Clock at 6. Shoots over Mills. And Washington again with the bucket.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
There's the pass to Harris. Back to Mills. Here's O'Neal. Defended by Gibson. Harris against Barton. Harris's shot is good.
Harris.
Now, here's Nunn. Barton outside. Pass to Davis. Back to Barton. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here is Harris. Passes it to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. And he hits the jump shot. Watanabe's got 4 this quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Outside, Davis to the paint. And Gibson kicks to Davis. Nice ball movement by Washington. The tray. And again, Washington with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Watanabe. That one good for 2.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now. for Washington.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Denny Avdia.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Nunn. Shoots over Mills. Another one falls for Washington.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Sumner. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.